Julia, this is crazy. Meeting outside my house. What if TC or Liz sees us?
I wouldn't have taken the chance if it weren't important.
Well, I can't talk long. TC's planned a romantic evening for us, and he'll get suspicious if I stay out here too long. So what did you mean on the telephone?
Father was gloating over some information he has. He says that you're going to be exposed, possibly this evening.
Oh, my God. Did he say how?
No. And he said there's nothing I or anyone else can do to stop it.
Hi, excuse me. I am Liz Sanborn. I'm here to pick up Irma Johnson. I'm taking her to visit her niece, Dr. Eve Russell.
At this hour?
Well, yes, here is the original consent form signed by Dr. Russell. We faxed over a copy earlier.
Everything seems to be in order. I'll just get Irma for you. Her room's right over here. Hello, Irma.
What the hell are you doing? Did I say come in?
Miss Sanborn is here to take you to visit your niece, Eve.
Why would I want to see that slut whore? Drugs, booze, and
Once
men.
Aunt
That's
Irma
all
meets
she's interested
TC, Eve's life will be completely destroyed. And I can't wait.
I am sorry it took me so long to get back.
Baby, you don't have to keep apologizing. I mean, I know you had to go finish your songs, and I can't wait to hear the mixes.
Well, look, I'm sorry I blew up when I saw you and Fox in the bed together. All right, I should have known that there was nothing going on, that you guys were just sleeping, you know?
Yeah, well, you know what? We already discussed that, so let's just completely forget about Fox.
Yes.
Okay? You know, you plan this beautiful getaway. And I want to make it the most romantic night ever. Okay?
You think it's funny? Because you know how much I love Whitney, you know how much I want to be with her. And yet you let her be with somebody else.
Oh my God. Fox is in love with Whitney. She's this mystery woman. Oh God, I don't believe this. I've got to get out of here.
Teresa? Teresa, is that you?
It's your father, isn't it?
Still on hold, Mama. I told you the guys at the station are going to patch me through to whoever it was who called earlier.
It's Martin. I know it is. Thank you for having the call trace me home.
Hello?
Sheridan, our family's finally going to be reunited.
Is it Louise? Is it Pilar?
It's not Louise or Pilar, Catherine.
Who is it then?
Answer her question, Martin. Tell her who it is. And tell her I'm not calling to inquire about her health. Or yours. I'm calling to tell you about all the pain and suffering I'm going to cause you both. It's payback time for what you two did to me. And what better way to exact my revenge than by destroying everyone and everything you love, starting with your children. All of them.
Paloma, stop! Hey, I asked you out tonight so we could spend time together, not for me to chase you through the whole ocean.
What's wrong? Can't you keep up with me?
Of course I can.
Come on, I'll race you. Ow! Ow!
What's wrong?
Oh, cramp in my leg.
Oh, can you swim?
No, I don't think so.
Hold on to me.
What is that?
Muy bien. There's a boat. He's coming right at us.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places, and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of the bird I knew could take me highest. Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
Hey, it seems like you really miss me.
I did. I'm glad you're finally here, baby.
Baby, there's no need to rush, okay? Fox and Teresa aren't here. We have all night. So why don't we just take it nice and slow? Hey. What's wrong?
I'm sorry. I guess I just started, I'm thinking about Teresa, you know? I'm the one that convinced her to come all the way up here to talk to Fox, and we don't even know if they were able to have a chance to talk to one another or anything.
Hey, well, if they haven't, they will, okay?
And we don't know if they were able to get a room or not.
Whitney, they've been gone for a while, all right? I'm guessing if they couldn't, they'd been back by now.
Yeah, I guess so.
Teresa? She sounded like Teresa. I'm sure it's probably just my imagination, that or the wind. I don't know why Teresa would be out here. I'm sure she's in the lobby waiting for me. Speaking of which, I really gotta get back. I gotta get a room, see if I can get some sleep. If I can't sleep, knowing that Whitney, the woman that I love, is having a romantic evening with Chad. It's the wind. Not Teresa, it's the wind.
Help! Please! Help me, please! Somebody!
The guys at the police station weren't able to trace the call.
Mia, you said they were going to patch you through.
Well, they thought they could, but
So you didn't talk to him?
I'm sorry.
Look, you can't let it get you down, okay? You gotta keep up your strength so you can get well.
Right, of course I do. Right. Mia, look, you may not have gotten through right now to Martin, but I know it was him on the phone. Your father's coming home to us. I've got to beat this relapse. I've got to get home and fix everything up for your father's return. What am I saying? We don't have a home anymore.
Yeah. Thanks to Rebecca and Alistair. What the hell does that man have against our family, anyway?
You helped my wife run away from me, Fitzgerald. For more than 20 years, the two of you have been hiding, changing your appearances, thinking you were safe.
I never thought we were safe, Alistair.
Alistair. Oh my God.
I've always known the kind of evil that we were up against. At least Catherine and I have managed to buy ourselves a little bit of peace these last few years.
A fool's peace, Fitzgerald. When I couldn't find you and Catherine, I turned my attention to the people I could find. Your children. Sheridan, Julian, Luis, Teresa, Miguel, Antonio. I've even found a way to get to your precious Paloma.
That boat is going to run us down! Oh my God! We're going to die!
You know, we may not have our own house, but we could still have a homecoming. Yeah, when your father returns, we'll have a family dinner at the B&B. It'll be beautiful, and I just only hope that your brother can join us in the celebration. Oh, Sheridan, I know Antonio must be devastated that he's lost you.
Well,
Mama,
No,
listen,
Mijo,
you need-
look, Mijo. Please, don't worry. I understand. I couldn't be happier for you. You two, you belong together. I've prayed for this all along. And now I pray that your brother will find it in his heart to forgive and understand just how much you love each other so that we can all be together for your father's homecoming.
Yeah. It's gonna be a little difficult.
What? Wait, what's that look? Is something wrong? What?
time to take your vitals, Mrs. Lopez Fitzgerald.
Oh, but I was talking...
No buts. It'll only take a moment, then you can all continue this conversation. It is going to kill Pilar when she finds out that Antonio died when the crane jet exploded.
More like the jet your father blew up. Sure, he was trying to kill you, not only my brother. Just thank God you got off it.
I feel so guilty. There's nothing worse for a mother than losing her child. I know.
Well, exactly. That's what I can't tell her right now. Look how happy she is. She thinks Papa's coming back. We're all getting back together. Sheridan, this is good for her health.
Yeah, you're right. It is.
So why don't we just let her be happy as long as possible?
It's going to hit us!
That was close. I thought for a second we were just about to die right there.
What if I did? No one would have cared anyway.
You're talking crazy, Mama.
You think so? My mother wouldn't care. Neither would anyone else in my family. The only one that loved me was my father, but he died when I was a baby. At least if I died, I could see him in heaven.
You stay the hell away from my daughter, Alistair.
And spoil all my fun?
What are you planning to do to her?
Well, you'll find out right after it happens. Just as you'll find out what I do to each of the other children you and Catherine left behind when you ran off together.
You leave my daughter and my family alone, or I will kill you.
Funny you should mention murder, Martin. It's almost as if you're psychic.
The hell are you talking about?
I killed your firstborn tonight.
You what?
Antonio is dead.
What is it? What is it?
You took my wife away from me. I murdered your son. The first eye for an eye.
Something bad is coming, and whether Alistair's involved or simply knows the details, we have to try and find out what it is and stop it.
Could it have something to do with our son? You heard any bad news?
I'm still waiting to hear from my contacts, but I don't think it involves him. Alistair was talking specifically about you. Now, you said on the phone earlier that Liz has been pressing you about some family member?
Yes, she found an old picture of me and Aunt Irma.
She's the one that lives in the retirement home outside of town.
Yes. Well, Liz just kept asking me about my Aunt Irma and where was she. So I lied and I said that she's dead. Then she said, well, I went on the internet and I couldn't find any record of her having passed, so then I had to tap dance my way out of that. And I said, well, she lived in a small town in the South, so maybe they don't even have their records on the internet. And TC bought that, but... Julian, you know that I've had Aunt Irma at that home so that I could keep an eye on her. Yes. TC can't find out about her because every time she sees me, she calls me the foulest names. Oh, God. What if Liz has already found Aunt Irma?
But then why would she ask you about her?
Just to make me squirm? Oh, God, what if this is what Alistair's talking about?
Well, we'll deal with it.
How? Oh, no, I'm just letting my imagination run away with me. There's no way that Liz could have found Aunt Irma. None.
Eve Russell is nothing but a slut whore.
Irma, you have to calm down.
A lying
Oh,
drug addict.
yes, Irma. Save it for later.
Did you know that?
Save it for TC.
A lying drug addict, drunk slut whore. That's what she is.
I'm sorry. I can't let Irma leave the home in such an agitated state. I'm gonna have to cancel the visit to Dr. Russell.
I'm telling
No, you can't. No, come on. Everybody signed off on it. You've got the paperwork right there.
Well, there's no way Irma Johnson is leaving the home tonight.
A Jezebel. A Jezebel. That's what she is. A Jezebel.
Hey, any rooms open up yet?
Oh, yeah, I think you're in luck, Mr. Crane. Just give me a second to double check.
Sure. Teresa was supposed to meet me down here in the lobby, so where is she?
Please, don't let me die. Not like this, please. Help. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God, help me, somebody, please. Help. Please. Help. Oh, God. Help. Quick, somebody help me. Please. Help me.
You are my passion for life.
You know, the Russells and I have put together a really big surprise for her. Everybody's back at the house waiting. And if they don't see her, if she doesn't come, they're going to be so disappointed and worried. Please, isn't there something you could do?
Let me try giving her a sedative. It should calm her down enough so that you can take her on the visit.
Thank you. Thank you so much on behalf of myself and Aunt Irma and the whole Russell clan. Thank you.
All right, wait here while I get the medication.
Tonight, Eve's life will finally come to a screeching halt.
Slut, tramp, all-eyed heifer. Going to hell, too. That's what the Bible says. That's what the Bible says. She's going to hell, too.
If Liz were to find my Aunt Irma, it would be a nightmare.
Eve? Eve, where are you?
It's DC. You better go. He can't find us together.
He won't. I'll go to the retirement home and find out if your aunt has had any unusual calls or visitors. Then I'll see my contacts and see if they have any information about our son.
Oh, Julian, thank you so much.
Eve, are you out here?
You better go.
Kiss first.
Julian, that wouldn't be right.
No. For luck, please.
For luck.
Eve, what's going on?
Yeah, so 2 guests left early, so I've got room for you and young lady after all.
Oh, good, great. Hey, listen, the young lady, Teresa, I'm supposed to meet her here in the lobby. Have you seen her? She's about this tall. She's got long brown hair, big, huge brown eyes.
Oh, yeah, she was looking for you. I told her you were up by the cliff. Didn't she find you?
She went out there after me?
Yeah, it's the last I saw her.
Oh, my God.
Pull myself up. I've got to save myself for little Ethan and this unborn baby. Come on, Teresa. I can do this. I can do this.
And here I thought we were supposed to meet in the lobby. Just hang on, you'll be okay. I got you. Hang on, I got you.
Hey, what's wrong, baby?
Oh, I'm still worried about Teresa.
You know, I'll tell you what, I will call the front desk and see if they've gotten a room yet.
Thank you.
And then can we get back to the evening I planned?
Oh my God, Chad.
Hey, what's wrong?
Chad, it's Teresa.
Fox, thank you. Oh my God.
Wow! Are you okay?
Yeah, I am thanks to you. I am.
You know, you really have no business being outside in this kind of weather in your condition. You know that, right?
Yeah.
You certainly shouldn't be hanging off of cliffs. Let's get you inside. Come on.
Okay, yeah, that sounds like a plan.
Well, listen, I got good news, okay?
Mhm.
I was able to get us a couple of rooms so we don't have to disturb Whitney and Chad on their romantic evening.
Whitney.
Yeah, what about Whitney? Teresa, you okay? Hey, what the hell were you doing out here anyway? I thought we were supposed to meet in the lobby.
Well, see, the desk clerk, he told me that you came outside for a walk, so I thought I would come and find you, and I did, because I saw you standing there.
You did?
Yes. And that's when I slept.
Okay. Okay, well, listen, hey, we're gonna get you inside, all right?
Okay.
We'll get you some warm milk or tea or whatever you need, and you'll feel better, okay?
Okay.
All right, we're okay.
Nothing is gonna make me feel better, Fox. Not after overhearing you tell God how much you love Whitney.
Paloma, you've got to be more careful. You swim so far out, and it's dangerous enough during the day, but at night, that boat could have killed us both.
No one forced you to follow me.
I'm serious, Paloma. The chances you take. I don't know. Sometimes you scare me, Paloma. I tell you, if you keep up like this, one of these days, you could really get hurt.
Roberto, like I told you, I don't care.
But other people would. For example, your family.
To hell with my family.
Why are you so mad? Huh? Your aunt seems like a really nice lady. And your godparents, they're terrific people.
They are not my family, okay? My real family is in the U.S., living La Buena Vida in harmony. My 3 brothers, my sister, all of them.
Never talk about that.
Why should I?
I don't know, it's just that I always wanted to have a big family. Must be great, huh?
I wouldn't know. I haven't seen them. They sent me away when I was little. They don't want me.
Right after your father died?
So many things have happened since then. My sister Teresa married this super rich guy, and she never even sent me a plane ticket.
Wait, Teresa, isn't she the one who paid your aunt to remodel the inn? And also the one who sent you all that designer clothing and stuff?
So what?
So why are you so mad about one stupid plane ticket?
Because I don't want them to send me stuff. I want them to love me. I want them to be my family. My mother always said they sent me away because after my father died, there wasn't enough money to raise me. But that as soon as they got back on their feet, they would send for me. But they didn't. Not even after Teresa got all that money. And you know why? Because it was all a lie. They sent me away because they didn't want me. So to hell with my family. If they don't want me, I don't want them either.
Luis, mijo. I've waited for Paloma to come home for so long. And now with your father returning, it's time.
Yeah, well, first you gotta get better, okay?
Yeah, that's the most important thing.
No, no, Sheridan, the most important thing is for my family to be reunited.
Boy, did I tell you how excited I am to see Paloma?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to meeting her.
Yeah. I wanted to bring her home when Teresa was, well, when she was married to Julian and there was all that money, but we just decided it was just too disruptive for Paloma, that it was better if she stayed in Mexico and finished school. And then, you know, thanks to Alistair and Rebecca, we lost everything, so she'll be coming home to a very different family than she would have.
You made the right decision, Pilar.
Yeah, I did, right? I mean, it would have been selfish to bring Paloma home and take her away from all her friends and the only life she's known. But now she's about to finish school, and your father's coming home. And God will provide, you know, even though we don't have our own home.
We will.
That's right, Mio. We will. And we will all be together. You and me and Martin and Teresa and Miguel and Antonio will all be together. Luis? ¿Qué te pasa, mijo? You look so pale.
I'm fine.
You know what? It's just that he hasn't eaten since I don't know when.
Why don't you go to the cafeteria and get something to eat?
No, I'm fine. I don't want to leave you.
You know what? I will go and I'll bring you back something.
Great.
Would you mind walking me to the door? Please? I am worried about her. All right? The news of Antonio, it's gonna be devastating enough, but this fantasy that she's spinning in her head about Martin coming home is just not healthy.
You know, what am I supposed to do? She wants to believe it.
I want to believe that my mother will return, but I know she won't.
Yeah, no, I think it's giving her a reason to recover, okay? And once she's better, she'll forget about it.
I hope you're right.
What aren't you telling me, Luis?
What do you mean?
I'm a mother, Luis. I know something's happened. Something to do with Antonio. Something that you're very afraid to tell me. What is it?
Antonio is dead?
What? No.
My son is dead?
That's right, Fitzgerald. Your son. And I killed him.
You're lying. This is just another one of your sick games.
I realize it's been a while since you've seen Antonio. I'll be happy to send you a photo so you can be staring at your dead son's face when you meet the Grim Reaper yourself.
You son of a...
You thought you could take my wife away from me with impunity, but you were wrong. You're a fool, Fitzgerald. Always were and always will be. I laughed when I killed Antonio. The same way I'll laugh as I destroy each of your other children. And I'll keep laughing as I watch you and Catherine suffer helplessly through it all.
Damn you, Alistair. I'm gonna kill you for this. I swear, I'm gonna send you straight to hell!
Oh my God, Teresa, what happened? Are you okay?
I'll get you a blanket, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, we saw Fox pull you up over the cliff from our window.
Yeah. I was just walking and then I slipped and I thought I was gonna die.
Well, honey, you're not gonna die, honey. You're gonna be just fine. Fox saved you.
Yeah, I guess.
No, there's no guessing about it.
Honey, I know that you were scared and everything, but it's gonna be okay now.
There we go. Looky here.
Yeah, okay.
Warm blanket for you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Let's go get her something warm to drink, huh?
Are you good? I mean, are you sure you're warm enough?
Yeah.
Oh my God, honey, if Fox hadn't have saved you, I never would have forgiven myself. I mean, I'm the one who convinced you to come up here in the first place. And when I looked out and saw you coming up over that cliff, oh my God, Teresa, I'm never gonna forget tonight.
You won't with me. No matter what, you're never gonna forget tonight.
Eve, honey, what are you doing out here by yourself? I thought you were talking to the hospital.
Well, I was. I just got some bad news about a patient, and I just wanted a little time alone to process it.
I am married to the most wonderful woman
the most caring and compassionate doctor on this earth.
TC.
Oh, sweetheart, I mean it. And that's why I love you so much. And because you're perfect.
No one's perfect.
Well, how about if we go back inside and continue our romantic evening?
I guess.
You know, I was watching Larry Winger while I was waiting for you, and he wouldn't believe the horrible secrets that spouses keep from one another. I am so glad that you would never, ever do anything like that to me. Go on.
Slut whore. Ow!
There you go. The sedative should take effect in a few minutes. Then you should be able to take her on a visit.
Thank you.
But I wouldn't mention Eve Russell's name in front of her. Even with the drugs, it could get her upset all over again.
Oh, I'm glad to know that.
How you feeling, Irma?
Just fine. How you doing?
I'm feeling fine. But I gotta fly. My shift's over, and I have a hot date waiting for me. So have a nice visit.
My neighbor's kids were screaming all day. The washing machine overflowed. I'm looking forward to a nice, quiet shift tonight. Anything I should know about?
It's all in the charts. I gotta go.
What's the big rush?
My new boyfriend's taking me to Boston to hear Barry Manilow. Gotta go.
But
just read the charts.
Excuse me, where's Irma Johnson's room?
over there.
Thank you.
Wait a minute. You can't just barge in there, especially at this hour. I need to check and see if you're an approved visitor.
Well, I really don't have time for this. I have to see Irma Johnson.
Sorry, but our patients have a right to their privacy.
Please step aside.
Goodness, that's Julian. If he catches me in here with Aunt Irma, my whole plan is ruined.
Neither one of us is gonna forget tonight, Whit. Well, you're absolutely right. I mean, I'm never gonna forget the image of you hanging over that cliff.
Chamomile tea. Here you go.
Oh, I'll take that.
And another warm blanket for you. Okay.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Round we go.
Here, you should drink this while it's hot, okay? Okay.
You know, you're lucky Fox is there to save you. What were you two doing outside anyway?
Fresh air.
You were getting some air too, huh? No, actually, I went to the desk clerk to ask him where Fox went, and he said he was outside, so I went to go find him, you know, out on the cliff, and well, I saw him, so I went to get closer, and I heard him, and
You heard me?
yes, Fox, I heard you. I heard every word you said. And I'm really, really glad that Whitney and Chad are here too, because I think that they need to know what you said too.
So, where were we before you had to go out there and make that phone call? Oh, yeah.
Julian, whatever Liz is up to, I hope you can stop her.
My dear, I'm going to see Irma Johnson, and no one's going to stop me.
I can't let Julian find me in here.
What's going on?
Damn, it's too late.
Too late for what? Where you going?
You hear me, Alistair? I'm gonna kill you.
Your threats are as empty as your family's bank account.
You bastard. You will never hurt anyone in my or Catherine's family ever again. Antonio is dead.
Oh, God. I'm so sorry, darling. This is impossible to believe. That man was right. Alistair's become a monster. He won't stop until he's destroyed everyone we love. What are we gonna do?
I will not let him, Catherine. Alistair will never hurt any of us
or any of our children ever again.
Oh, no. I've been torturing your families for years, ever since the two of you left Harmony. And it's never gonna stop. Never.
I'm sorry, Paloma. It's just that I can't believe that your family doesn't want you. Hey, why don't you go back to Harmony and see? You told me that your godparents suggested it. Well, why don't you go back there and visit your family?
No. I don't want to see any of them. I hate them. I hate them all.
You haven't told Mrs. Lopez Fitzgerald that her son Antonio was killed, have you?
No. We didn't want to cause her any additional stress.
That was a wise decision. I urge you to continue to keep the truth from her at all costs.
Why? What do you mean?
Finding out something as traumatic as the death of a child would be devastating to anyone. Given Mrs. Lopez Fitzgerald's condition, the shock could kill her.
Luis, what aren't you telling me about Antonio? It's more than you and Sheridan feeling bad because he's hurting, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's not good news. It's not good at all.
Watch out, Alistair Crane. Martin Fitzgerald is coming back to Harmony.
Antonio's dead.
My firstborn, my baby, dear God.
You won't Whitney. I will kill you first.
Oh my God, no, stop! My God, Jack!
Tonight on Next Action Star, the finalists arrive at their Hollywood home.
This is an action star's life.
And face weapons training that gets out of control.
That's a real gun, sweetheart.
Then, it's summer's biggest hit, Last Comic Standing.
Beverly Hills invited me to a neighborhood watch meeting just to show the neighborhood what to watch out for.
All new Next Action Star and all new Last Comic Standing, part of the new summer season. 8/7 Central, NBC Tonight.